What's up, D&G? It's Matt. Welcome to Week 13 NFL Picks. We got your overall 104, 74, and 1. Last week, I went 8 and 7, so I'm getting positive. We're getting positive again. That's all I can really ask for at this point. This has been like one of the best seasons ever to watch in football. Seriously, 17 games, man. 17 game schedule for every team has brought some really good football. But our peak is 13 and 3. I don't know if we'll get there. Let's begin with your Week 13. You got the Cowboys versus the Saints. Cowboys are falling down. They need a game, and what better game to go against Trevor Siemian? I saw an Instagram post actually before this game, and it was a QB ranking, and the the fans gave Trevor Siemian 32, which pretty much says my pick for this game. Cowboys should bounce back. It's a key game though, because the Cowboys could fall off, and it's playoff implication because the Saints are falling off as well. They need a win. Ever since they beat the Bucks, they have lost, which is so weird. Anyways, give Cowboys the W next. The Colts versus the Texans. The Colts should win this game. Tyrod Taylor is doing all he can. He has no other playmakers anywhere. Defense is horrid. Colts should run all over them. I don't know how they beat the Titans. Well, I guess they didn't have their players, but Titans have got to win games. But yeah, Texans just they play exactly how you expect they play. And they just lost to the Jets too, so it tells you a lot. Colts should win. Next up, you got the Vikings and the Lions. Now, this is actually a crazy game because the Vikings just lost to the 49ers. They were in the lead and they lost. They just beat the Packers too a couple weeks ago. They're on 5 and 6. Weird team. Lions 0-10 and 1, looking for the first win. And I'm just looking at their schedule right now. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. They're winning this game. Upset of the week, or they are going 0-16. Well, they have got to get a win here. This is a win you could definitely get. You almost beat them last time you played. You're now in Detroit. You have got to win this game. I'm picking the Lions here. That's my upset of the week, boys. Next up, you got the Giants and the Dolphins. Giants, poor performance, but still got the win versus the Eagles. Eagles are red hot too, so the Giants ended that. Dolphins are on the hottest of hot right now in Miami. They're on like a 5-game winning. They're on a 4-game winning streak. They could make it 5 right now. I think they will make it 5. Give me the Dolphins. Next up, you got the Buccaneers. Divisional matchup. Just like the Vikings-Lions. You got the Buccaneers versus the Falcons. They absolutely obliterated the Falcons last time they played in Tampa Bay. It might be a little bit closer, but I'll still give the Bucs the win here. Close game with the Colts, but the Falcons are not the Colts. It is indeed going to be in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. But yeah, Bucs should have this. They should have this. They should sweep the Falcons here. To think the Falcons are actually like kind of in the playoff mix is insane. This season's so good. Next up, you got the Eagles, who were on fire and just deflated against the Giants, and the Jets, who just beat the Texans. Not an impressive win. Who am I picking for this game? This is the toilet bowl of the week, boys. And I'm actually going to go with the Eagles. You thought I was going to pick the Jets? Not. The Eagles should have this. They should bounce back, right? They lose. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. It's a rough stretch. But yeah, give me the Eagles here. Jalen Hurts should bounce back. Everyone should bounce back. Jalen Reagor, whatever. All of them. All of them. Jets are bad. Even though they beat my team in the toilet bowl. Next up, you got the Cardinals, who are they going to get Kyler Murray? I haven't been keeping track of the Cardinals, but they're doing so fucking good. And then you got the Chicago Bears with Andy Dalton now. I think Andy Dalton's kind of getting hot. Not the Bears in particular, but Andy Dalton is getting hot. He almost single-handedly beat the Ravens. when they put him in the game, and then the defense let him down. But then you got to win against the Lions, which isn't very impressive. I'm rooting for Andy Dalton because he's a former Bengal, but Cardinals should have this win. They're 9-2, even with a backup quarterback in half of the fucking season. They're doing really well. Kyler Murray should be back. DeAndre Hopkins will be back, and yeah, they're gonna win. I'm cheering for the Bears though. Next up, you got what I think is the game of the week. Biasly, you got the draft, the battle of the draft. Herbert versus Burrow, and Justin Herbert. Their team is falling apart. Broncos just beat them. They had a close game with the Steelers. I'm trying to think who they lost before that. They lost a really weird game. The Vikings. So we don't know who the Chargers are anymore, and they're definitely hungry for a win. But Joe Mixon and Joe Burrow. Joe Mixon is running all over it. The factor here, the Chargers defense. They have the worst rushing defense in the league. Joe Mixon has been hot for the last 2 games. If he does any game like the Raiders and the Steelers, I mean, the Chargers are going to get destroyed by Mixon. So this is a very key game, crazy key game for the playoffs. And I'm going to pick the Bengals just because that rushing defense, man. Austin Eckler could do whatever he wants to our defense, but that rushing defense, Joe Mixon could get like 200 yards easy for that with that. But I don't think he's going to. I'd say about 120, but they still got Burrow, so give me the Bengals. And I accidentally clicked this, but yeah, I got the Rams being the Jags. Pretty simple. Jags have been disappointing. Well, actually, Rams have lost 3 in a row, so they better pick it the fuck up this December. This is an easy win for them, so they better win. They have the same record as us right now. It's crazy, man. Rams are falling apart. They have to get this win. That's a must-win for them. Washington football team going into Las Vegas. I almost said Oakland. I mean, Washington football team is red hot. They've won 3 in a row, beating the Buccaneers, Seattle Seahawks, and I don't remember the other team, but they've beat 3 teams in a row. And the Raiders are they got the win versus the Cowboys. Crazy ref game, but yeah, this should be a good game. I don't remember what the coin said, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to call this a key game because, playoff implications. They're a wild card right now. The football team's a wild card, and the Raiders are in the mix. Give me the football team here. They're just red hot. Las Vegas, they're just so inconsistent. I can't pick them to win. I have to pick them to win or lose just based off a guess because I can't figure out this team. Watch the football team's hot. Give me them. Next up, you got divisional game, the Ravens versus the Steelers. If the Ravens lose this game somehow, and the Bengals win, the Bengals will take over in the division, the AFC North. So, I'm just gonna be straight. I'm gonna give it to the Ravens here. These teams could be very neck to neck. This could be a very close game. Just how both teams are playing right now. Lamar Jackson had the most doo-doo game. It wasn't even last year when he actually took a shit. He mentally, figuratively took a shit last week with the Browns. And yeah, I'm just gonna give it to the Ravens because they have the better record. I don't know. I really don't know. This could be like a toilet bowl, and I don't know why I'm saying that, but yeah. Next up, you got the 49ers, red hot, versus the Seahawks, absolutely cold. I can't believe how bad the Seahawks are doing this season. But I'm going to pick the Seahawks just because they beat them last time. I think they'll sweep the 49ers. The 49ers are hot, but they haven't beaten the best teams. They haven't proven they can hang out with the teams right now. They're almost guaranteed a playoff spot. Oh wait, no, they beat the Rams. Well, the Rams kind of have been sucking, so I don't know. I'm just gonna give it the Seahawks. This is where like all the fans have given up on them, and it's a home game. Pretty much a must-win for them. They're still in the playoff mix to it, and it's crazy. But no, I don't think they'll go anywhere. Just give me the Seahawks there. Next up, Broncos versus Chiefs. Broncos actually got a crazy win against the Chargers. No one expected it, and the Chiefs had a bye, but they're pretty hot right now. Uh, I'm just gonna give it to. I'm just say key game. I'm gonna give it to the Chiefs. Obviously, they're leading the division now. Broncos could win this game unexpectedly. I don't know how they're winning right now. It's like the Raiders. I don't know how they're winning, but they do. So if the Broncos win this game, and like everything else in my predictions goes as planned in the AFC West, I mean the Broncos will be leading the division, which would be fucking ridiculous. I have no idea, but they actually could be leading the division based off. I mean, based off how the head-to-heads have gone too. Crazy, but yeah, give me the Chiefs. There's no way that's happening, right? Right? And I also that game got flexed instead of the Bengals and Chargers, which makes me very mad. I hope the Broncos win now, but I'll still go Chiefs. Now, Monday night, everything what you all been waiting for. Patriots versus the Bills. Patriots are red hot. Bills just got a win versus Saints. They killed the Saints after, having a struggling mid-season, almost collapsing, but they got the win versus the Saints. Now, I'm going to go up based off statistics here. This is a key game, obviously. Divisional game. For the top of the division, pretty much. The Patriots are red hot, and they're almost number one in the conference right now. And they have been talked about. So here's what I'm going to say. Let's think about the Ravens and Chiefs Monday night, week 2. Chiefs were the talk of the NFL, and they choke against the Ravens. So the Ravens won. The underdog won. Titans versus Bills. The Titans were the underdog after losing looking bad. And then they somehow beat the Bills, and they went on a run. And they won last second, too. So these Monday night games are weird, and they're so unexpected, and you don't know what's going to happen. And the better team seems to choke, so I'm going to actually go with the Bills here. I know they've been struggling, but they just got back up. They're going to be on top. I think they're going to squeak this one by, and no one's going to see it coming. And then you got the bye versus, you got the Browns, Packers, and the Panthers and Titans. And that will be your Week 13 picks. Thank you for watching. Give me your picks in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Love you. Bye-bye. Mwah.